Cancers, come out to play. Hi, my Cancerians. Happy Cancer season. How the hell are you all? Ow. If you hear that tap tapper in the background and you hear this raspy voice and you know you clicked on that thumbnail, you know you reach readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous Madame. Hey, my crabs. What's going on, peeps? What's going on, fam bams? Listen, how are you guys enjoying your season so far? I got so much to cover. And the way it's been going is that it's going to take me about 11 minutes until I get to these cards. So, with that being said, I want to say, ow, and hey, thank you guys for coming. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame. Again, I am Marvelous Madame. This is going to be, sorry, I'm lighting my sticks. This is going to be your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you, Cancer? Okay. It's going to be effective today, July the 9th, and it's going to go all the way until the end of the month, of course. So if you are new here with me, hi, ow. This is that part in the program where I go ahead and let you know that the video will be timestamped below as to where this is going to start. There's a whole greeting. We got to talk about some specials and this is my intro that I do in all of my readings. So if you are new here with me, I do timestamp it. If you care to skip the marvelous intro, that information will be linked in the description. Thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. If you're returning and you're subscribed, hey guys. And even if you showing up and you didn't subscribe, ow, hi. All right. So with that being said, now that I have got that out of the way, let's go ahead and start with my gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you all from the moon and back. I want to say that I owe you guys a big ass apology because I am 9 days late. Let me just say, guys, I do want to apologize for all of you guys. Thank you for not lynching me, for not sending me nasty messages, asking me where the word is. I apologize. As I told the other two zodiacs, I had my birthday on the 30th, and then I had family fly in. Then I had to work in between there. Then we had the fourth smack dab in the middle of the week, and my 16-year-old's birthday was this weekend. So I had a lot going on. In addition to all of that, in my personal life, my beloved was out of the country. I felt some kind of way about this because I didn't get an opportunity to spend any time with him, so I was in my feelings. Yes. Okay. So I had a lot going on, and every time I attempted to try to utilize a bit of free time, which was either really, really early in the morning or really, really late at night, because I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I can never quite get to it. Okay. I can never quite get to it. And when I did touch the cards that one day, I did not like the energy. Spirit told me, no, you are not ready. So I apologize for that. And I didn't want to make an announcement because I don't think you guys are going on our community tab and reading things. And honestly, I just couldn't touch a card, look at any computer like I was in it. So I apologize for that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Thank you for rocking with Marvelous Madame. Thank you for growing and evolving with me. Everybody who has stopped by the channel, liking my content, sharing my content, booking me for personal readings. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for being patient, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. The July special. All right, it's going to entitle all of my subbies and everyone that wants to book a personal reading with Marvelous Madame a 15% off. That's going to be effective the entire month. You know how it works. I'm also going to be instituting bonus readings now. I'm going to be giving back. So for those of you who you show up and show out, okay? You show up and you show out. All of the videos, all of the likes, all of the shares, all of the subscribes, I'm going to start rewarding you with extra content, okay? So I'm going to just start doing extended bonus readings. I might pick up where we left off, or it depends on where spirit drives me, okay? Cancerians, let's rock. Now, I did want to get into a little bit of astrology because we do have a lot going on. Where are we? All right, good. I got about 5 minutes because I do need to talk about it. All right, so again, one of the things that slowed me down, crabs, is the fact that yes, we are in our season and we're shining, but I was going through ascension symptoms on top of everything that I had going on. So ascension symptoms, a completely different video. If you want to hit me up on what that is, you know, my information is linked below. You guys know how to get in touch with your girl. So I was dealing with that. All right. In addition to that, guys, I mean, just off top, we got 5 damn planets in retrograde. 5. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. And Mars alone, guys, my Mars is, and I think is a good placement for Mars, depending on what you're talking about. But I'm pretty much a self motivator, like, and I was completely drained. Okay. Mars being in retrograde forces us to reevaluate the way we act on our impulses and drains our willpower. I tried. I had a lot of heavy energy that I was sorting through, and I just did not want that to come out on you, into you guys' reading, and spirit stopped me. However, working like my 9 to 5, you know, this is what I'm passionate about. I'm one of the blessed ones that do what she's passionate about. However, I still have a whole nother gig. I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm not there. And we still got the whole rest of this month to go until it goes direct. I mean, I just can't take it. So that also has something to do with it. Now, just to let you know, Jupiter is going to go direct tomorrow. That's going to leave 4 official planets until July 26th. When fucking Mercury goes into retrograde. So we got a lot of heavy energy, crap, smack dab in the middle of our goddamn season. And personally, for one, I don't appreciate it because everybody else got to celebrate their birthday. But now here we go with these damn game banging ass planets. Here we go. So I'm going to tell you right now, in addition to all of this, we got a goddamn eclipse at the end of the month in our sign. I'm sorry, at the end of the week. So on the 12th, we have an eclipse. Now, Jupiter is the planet of gifts and luck. Some of you guys might feel your luck turning around. As I explained, we have inner and outer planets. The inner planets are the ones that we will feel the most, although they all affect us. The outer planets, we might not feel as much. Just want to throw that out there like I did with the other zodiacs. So what does the eclipse do? The eclipse is going to clean out shit that no longer serves us. It's going to shake that shit out. As the analogy that I've been using is like a sifter. Okay, like you got powdered sugar going on, or like you got the strainer and you are pouring the water off the pasta. Listen, what happens in these eclipses, sort of like the retrograde, okay? It makes space for the next thing, person, place, or thing. And people end up coming back. You end up revisiting places possibly. And things end up coming back. I'm just going to let you guys know. All right. So I'm going to let you know that we have a lot of heavy energy. We have a lot of heavy energy, guys. It affects us. And I'm going to tell you this last point, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about how I do things and get into these cards. The last point to this, crabs, is that when the eclipse shakes out things that no longer serves you, that also goes for love. Like I was telling the Pisces, if your energy is stagnant in this relationship, that eclipse, although it's partial, is going to be the kickstart that you need. The kickstart that you need to get the fuck out of there if it's stagnant. However, if you are on the good foot, like I said to the Pisces and the Leos so far, okay, and your relationship is good, but it's just been a little stagnant in a positive way. Maybe you guys have been having a lapse in communication. This is just the thing you need to get back into the swing of things. This eclipse will put you guys on the good foot and breathe life back into this, and you guys will be starting anew. Okay? I'm letting you know that the reading looks good. Okay? I'm letting you know, Cancer, that for those of you who are wanting your relationship to move forward, I'm going to tell you how Bae feels about you. Okay. Now, I hope and pray that you guys take the information, the little snippet of information that I gave you. And if you're interested in anything that I have provided with you about this astrology, I will share my resources and explain it as best I can. Okay. It's really going to be profound when you start paying attention to what's going on. But let's take a deep breath, Cancers, in this eclipse. It's going to be affecting us. It's in our sign. Okay. What no longer served us. By the time that shit comes and shakes out the surface, we're not going to have any control over going to get it. All we're going to do is be able to look at it dying on the ground. Okay. Let's go ahead and start wrapping our minds around letting it go, Cancers, because I know we have an issue with that. And depending on where your personal planet, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury are, that's going to dictate how well you handle this eclipse in our season. Leo season ain't here yet. Okay, so we still have a few more weeks to navigate through, and the best is yet to come, because the eclipse is just what we need to propel us to the next level. Let's rock. Let's talk about how I do things. This is going to be a 5-card spread. A 5-card spread. The 5 cards are going to be 2 that represent the most recent past and present, 1 that represents the heart of the matter, 2 that represents the overall outcome. We're also going to have 1 romance angel oracle card that's going to give us a theme, because we got to know where we're going and what we're talking about, and the bottom of the deck energy that's just going to give us a more solidified message or get to the bottom of things. Let's go. Right off the bat, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is how does Bae feel about you. So Bae is going to be expressing their love, and it's about goddamn time. Listen, Cancerians. You asked me how he felt. I'm telling you shit. Now, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's so funny how these things come out. The spirit and my guides and angels, they throw these cards at me. And then every card that comes out supports the theme. I can't even make this shit up. Because when you look at the cards, we show up in our own reading. This is all forward movement. We're going to be tapped into this eclipse, Cancer. Listen, I'm excited. Let's talk about the bottom of the deck energy, because this is a card that causes some problems. All right. So again, the romance angel oracle card for the month of July for how does Bae feel about you is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The energies can go back both ways, Cancers. So this is how Bae feels about you. So we know that Bae is going to be expressing his or her love for you. And if this is the in reverse, because it happens. It happens. And if it does, you got the whole month. I don't do these weekly. I don't do them bi-weekly. I do them for the month. Okay? The month as it stands now. You are going to be expressing your love, or Bae is going to be expressing their love. Now, let's get into this bottom of the deck energy. The bottom of the deck energy is the High Priestess. The High Priestess gets a bad rap. First major arcana. Okay? The High Priestess. Let's talk about these zodiac signs really quickly before I start talking, because once I start, I'm going to get thrown off. So let's talk about the High Priestess, and then we'll get into these zodiac signs. Secrets to be revealed, unexplored potential or intuition. It makes complete sense. The secret to be revealed is the love that this person has for you, or vice versa. Somebody ain't been telling the truth. Cancer, you've been dealing with somebody who has not been telling you how they feel. Okay? And in turn, you have not been forthcoming with how you feel, because you know, as a Cancer, we hold back. And the reason why we hold back is because we need to know how you feel. I have this bad. Not only am I a Cancer Sun, my Venus and my Mars is in Earth. In Taurus, to be exact. So I'm extremely stubborn. And if I don't get that one sign, or fucking mountains bleeding and cannons roaring or lions roaring or whatever, then I can be sick inside and kill myself, because I like literally be dying on the inside, because I'm a communicator. That's what we do, Cancers. We communicate. And when we feel like we can't, we're doing it and we're tapping into somebody else not operating on their level at their highest potential, and we're stifling ourselves. We become sick because we in turn are not operating on our level. This eclipse is about to change all of that. This is what happened to me last week when I was in my feelings about some shit. So I'm just letting you know that his absence, I needed that space to deal with it without him being here. And I'm happy that it happened the way that it did. So by the time he brought his his ass back home, I was ready to deal with him. Okay. So with that being said, you're stifling yourself and you have not been forthcoming about expressing your love all the way. You guys know that there's love, but no one is really explaining the depths of the love. And Cancer, if I know you guys have expressed your love, but you held certain parts back because we don't reveal our whole hand, do we? Get ugly, Cancers. Ow. I think that this is more so this person telling you how they feel about you. I think you have already laid your cards out on the table because we will do that. When it comes down to emo, we know that. We don't care about sharing things to a certain extent, but I feel like you want more. And this high priestess is definitely what's going on, because the high priestess is definitely saying that that's about to happen. Now, there is one more thing. The high priestess gets the bad rap, like I was saying, because it's like juggling and multitasking. Juggling and multitasking in love, it's a bad connotation because that automatically means that you fucking with somebody else. And I don't really think that in the love reading, this card is really... I don't think that it gets its just due. So much like, and what I've done is I have avoided getting any readings or looking at anything because I was upset. And that's what I suggest that you all do, Cancers. That's a Cancer thing. Tap out of emo for a second when you're that overwhelmed. I just explained to you guys what was going on, okay? I've told you that, yes, people say that the high priestess is juggling and multitasking. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's wrong. It could mean that there's some time out needed. There could mean that there's more than one person around you that desires you. But let me tell you something. Since when is it not someone around you that desires you? Cancers, you guys already know that if you spoken for, that's what makes you more attractive of all of these people that's not operating at their highest potential. All right. And the last but not least, the other high priestess, the other high priestess meaning is good sex. So if there's some making up going on, you guys got it in. Let's rock. All right. First card that represents the most recent past or present is the King of Cups, coupled with the King of Spades. Now, the King of Cups, OMG. This is definitely going to be an offer. The King of Cups knows exactly what the King wants, and there's going to be an offer. He's holding 2 cups in his hand. Coupled with the King of Spades in this deck, this is the Emperor. Okay, first major arcana, wisdom, experience, authority. All right, so your king or queen, tapping into her king energy, Cancer, is going to be coming charging forward, tapping into this Emperor. Let's go. This Emperor got these swords in his hand next with this kid. So listen, I got my sword because I'm ready to defend anybody that's on some bullshit. And I got my cups representing that I'm about to come to you, baby, with this love. Now, what you gonna do? It's gonna be swift. It's gonna be quick. And they not gonna be playing no games, Cancer. So when this eclipse come, you better get ready, baby, because you know we can get overwhelmed as emotional as we are. We can get overwhelmed when somebody is coming at us, especially if we're not expecting it. So gear up, head up, young person, and get ready for this offer because it's coming. Now get ugly. Let's talk about these zodiacs. Of course, we got Earth on deck. We got the Pence, okay, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We got Hearts on the deck. Okay, we know that we're dealing with ourselves. We're dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. We are also dealing here with air. We got some air here. We have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's represented by these spades. Okay. The spades is the equivalent of the sword. Okay. That's air energy. And that's all we got. That's all we got. We don't have no fire. But we got swift moving communication. All right. That's what we got. We got earth, air, and water on the deck. Let's rock. Now, in the heart of the matter, so we know we got these two kings. Take them two kings together. Pause for a second, Cancer. We got the king that's coming that ain't playing no goddamn games. Swift communication, that sword cutting. Listen, this what it is. He like the master goddamn Zorro, but he coming to give you an offer of his heart. And he ain't accepting no bullshit. He not accepting no coulda, woulda, and shouldas, and he is impatient. He is moving like the emperor, baby. Hey, I know what I want. I'm not guessing. I'm going to do this emo stuff and tell you how I feel. But then I'm going to get into this boss energy and tell you how it's going to go. Get ready for it, okay? That's beautiful. This ain't no jack. This ain't a page. Two kings, baby. Right now, or it's coming. And they're going to be offering you this love. And in the heart of the matter, Bae is fearless, the fool. But this fool is guided because the cards around this fool is saying that they're ready to express love and make this romantic gesture. They got the sword. They tapping into king energy, boss mentality. And they coming with their heart in one hand and the sword in the other. Okay. The Fool, second major arcana. Okay. Divinely guided crabs. The Fool. The Fool is an unexpected opportunity or a major choice. Embarking the freedom to make the decision. Fearlessness. This isn't the fool going down one path and don't know what they're doing. We got this King of Hearts. We know that the overall love energy, that how Bae is feeling, Cancer, is expressing love. That's what's about to happen. Now, this is when it gets great. Now, I've already told you that energetically, there's been some multitasking. There's been some juggling of things. Doesn't necessarily have to mean two people. There's been some good sex going on. We know that there has been some secrets. The secrets don't necessarily have to mean another person. Okay. We know that energetically, you or Bae have been tapping in to this high priestess. It's coming to the surface. This person is realizing that there is a potential here and they want to move forward. The high priestess is spiritual. The high priestess is also very spiritual. There is something that's not being told to you, but it could have been for your own good. There was something that you didn't need to know. There was just something that you didn't need to know. I know we don't like to hear that. You figure what in the hell is somebody keeping from you that you don't need to know? But Cancer, that's what the energy is. You didn't need to know. They handled it. And whatever they handled in the background with this high priestess, they ready to come forward. Sword in one hand, goddammit, and heart in the other. Let's go. You take my heart, I take your hand, and in the other hand, we about to walk side by side, and I got this goddamn sword. I'm the emperor. We charging forward. Fuck the bullshit. That's what's happening. And in the heart of the matter, we already know. Fearlessness. The fear is gone, Cancer. So if you guys have been in stagnant energy with your baes, Bae is charging forward now. If you felt like there was something that needed to be said and you can feel it and they wasn't quite communicating, that's all leaving now. How do we know that? The outcome is the Justice card, the eight of spades. What do we know about justice? We know that it's a major arcana, okay? Divinely guided energy here, okay? And this is our, oh my God, this is all major arcana. We know it's happening. And this is all eclipse energy, partial eclipse energy, Cancers. That's what this is. Justice, fairness, the need for a balanced mind could represent some type of legal matter and love. Some type of legal matter that maybe Bae was so consumed with that they could not focus on moving forward because they were so stressed out. Maybe they were getting a divorce. Maybe they were waiting for their separation. You knew about it. Maybe this high priestess is you not knowing about some details of it. Maybe they did not want you to leave them, so they kept it a secret. Justice is here. Justice is here, Cancer. And what's coupling that? We show up in our own reading. You better put your stamp on this. And let me clap. Clap. Because we end this with the Chariot. We show up in our own reading. What do we know about the Chariot? The Chariot. We're gonna triumph over our difficulties, and we're gonna have the strength of will that is needed to move forward in this love. So Cancer, when I see the Emperor and the Chariot, I said y'all was gonna be walking side by side. No, the hell y'all not. He's giving you his heart. You're taking his hand. He has the sword in his hand, and y'all done got up and jumped on these goddamn horses. Y'all riding off hand by hand, side by side on the Chariot. This is the start of a beautiful relationship. The eclipse is here to knock out the old stagnant energy and to push you forward with your Emperor on your Chariot. Fellas, the same thing applies. She's been dealing with something in the background. You've been picking up on it, Cancer man. You ain't liked it. But justice is here, Cancer men. Justice is here. The scales are balancing. This eclipse is going to bring her out of her funk. And you guys are going to get the renewal that you needed. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, let's do a recap. Cancer. How does Bae feel about you? Bae is going to be expressing their love and going ahead to make the romantic gesture. In the past, there may have been some type of secrets or something that Bae did not want you to know about. I don't pick up on anything that has anything to do with another person. This was just something that they did not care to tell you because maybe it was too stressful. I do see that they're going to be moving forward, Cancer, with an offer. And the energy that they're tapping into is the Emperor energy. So they're going to be coming to you with a King of Hearts type of offer. Not a page and not a knight, baby. Ow. Coming, charging forward towards you like an Emperor boss with the King of Hearts offer. In your heart or his heart, this is how does Bae feel about you, male or female. In their heart, Bae is fearless. The fears are gone. And as a result of that, justice is going to be served. And then the Chariot is here. That's going to be forward movement in this union. Cancer, this is beautiful. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. I want my Cancers all to like, share, subscribe to the channel, please. And I need your comments on this. I want to know how it's going to play out. We're going to check in, okay? I'm going to be uploading your top of the month love and your mid-month. I'm going to be doing bonus readings. We're going to be finding out what's going on, okay? We have a lot of heavy energy. A lot of heavy energy coming up, okay? But Cancer, this has been your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you? It's a beautiful reading. I'm very happy that we got that energy in our season. We have a partial eclipse. It's going to be heavy. We have 5 planets that's in Mercury, that's in retrograde, including Chiron, which is a comet, okay? Jupiter goes direct tomorrow. Go and find out what your personal planets is and find out how these are affecting you. I am heavily affected. Okay. All of the planets affect me on a personal level. So if this is the energy that I have to look forward to, I'll take it because it's very heavy. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. And thank you so much for showing and rocking with me. Thank you for being patient. Again, go ahead and like and like and share the content. Share it with a Cancer that you know that needs a lift, okay? Share it with the Cancer that you love in your life, all right? Go ahead and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, and I will see you back here soon. Bye, crabs.